Judgment Day is almost here. This is Michael Cole, and on behalf of myself and JBL, welcome to Smackdown. We've got a heck of a show for you tonight.
You said it. It's all about going to Judgment Day and becoming the #1 contender.
Not to mention earning the respect of the Smackdown fans and superstars.
Trust me, if you get a shot at the title, you'll earn that respect. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Boy, this guy just cannot catch a break. He's competed in some of SmackDown's best matches over the past several weeks, but he's still having a hard time earning respect.
Well, sometimes you have to beat it out of people, and he's got a golden opportunity to do that right here.
This was supposed to be last match, but I'm not complaining. I'm just glad we're getting the chance to see it.
It's time to put up or shut up, and this is going to be a heck of a match. You got to be careful when you're going up there.
That reversal might slow his opponent's momentum dead.
These superstars have been giving it everything they've got all night.
He wasted no time going for that pin.
2. This is stupid. Why is he risking everything by going up there? That was a textbook reversal.
Regardless of how you personally feel about Matt Hardy, you've got to respect his drive, his energy, and his passion.
Yeah, but that will only take you so far. You've got to have the physical skills to match that if you want to make it to the top of the mountain around here.
I hope you're not implying that Hardy doesn't have what it takes to get it done in the ring.
Let's face it, Hardy has made a career of biting off more than he can chew. I think he really believes his own hype. Even if you wind up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
This could be big, but it could backfire.
And there's the pin.
1, 2, 3.
I'll admit he's no coward, but he's still not my favorite guy on the roster.
I think there's plenty of superstars in that locker room who'd agree with that.
Maybe that's because he's trying to talk himself into a spot he doesn't deserve.
I disagree. I have no problem picturing him as our #1 contender.
Yeah, but he's still got one major challenger ahead of him, and you know who I mean.
I've been through, you wouldn't know. Live your life, soaking up all my sunshine, and smile your whole life. I wouldn't know. 18 wheels are rolling, 18 wheels are crushing me down, running me down. 'Cause I'm crashing all around me.
This is going to be the easiest tag team victory I've ever picked up. I mean, ever. Obviously, we're clearly the superior team, but I overheard your own partner talking about what a loser you are.
Judgment Day is this Sunday. Michael Cole and John Bradshaw lay fielded ringside, and can you imagine a bigger main event than tonight's?
Not in a million years. A tag team match between 4 superstars who all want to be named #1 contender.
And while one team has been on the same page all along, the other is an uneasy alliance at best.
Uneasy nothing. These guys can't stand each other, but they've got to work together tonight or else.
It's ironic, but tonight he's in a tag team match and partnered with the one superstar he needs to prove himself against.
Talk about your uneasy alliances. There's no way these guys can be on the same page tonight.
He's been vocal about the fact that his partner has failed to earn his respect so far, but they need to work together here tonight.
If I were him, I'd already be planning on how to win the match on my own.
I want you to remember me.
This is his chance to finish what he started last week.
And look at the fire in his eyes. You know he's looking to do exactly that.
And here's a man who's had his share of issues with both of his opponents here tonight.
If I were him, I'd have a hard time figuring out who I wanted to go after first. Nice quick counter there. And there's the counter. You feel like a jerk when someone counters you like that. Even if you wind up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Hey, that's pretty insightful for a guy who's never wrestled a match in his life.
Well, I've been in the locker room.
I think he's going to fly. This could be 3 right here.
1, 2.
These superstars are at the top of their game, but only one of them is going to have his hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
So what? You want to say that everybody wins? That nobody gets their feelings hurt?
I never said that. I'm just saying that in a great match like this, everyone involved deserves credit for it. There are a lot of superstars in the back who'd like to shut Ken Kennedy's mouth once and for all.
There's a huge difference between wanting to do that and being able to pull it off. Talk about superstars who don't have an ounce of quit between them. You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Hey, you got to be in there every single match and be willing to do whatever it takes. You'd know that if you actually ever step between those ropes.
I don't have to have been in a match to realize that jeopardizing my future for the sake of one match is incredibly short-sighted.
You know, I'm going to replace you with somebody who actually knows what they're talking about. Maybe Carlito. He might be a little tough to understand sometimes, but at least he knows what it's like to wrestle a match. I've been looking forward to this.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
You know, if you let me train you, you could be cruiserweight champ inside a year.
Oh, no. I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marine drill instructors look like pushovers.
Are you surprised? They're just training people to go to war. I train them to be WWE superstars.
Well, thanks but no thanks, partner. I think I'll stick to announcing for now.
On the mat, shoulders down. This could be it. Man, I don't want this match to end.
I'm with you, partner, but it's got to end sooner or later.
Well, whichever way it goes, no one can say that these superstars didn't give it everything.
He's got him covered.
1, 2.
This situation is about to explode.
Let him go. I want to see them go at it.
It looks like you're not the only one.
He should be grateful they're not letting it happen.
This has all the makings of a great match for Judgment Day.
And if our general manager's got any sense, that is exactly where this is going.
I still don't respect you. But right about now, I wish anyone luck if it means watching that ball Shez get his ass kicked. Oh, by the way, I heard that he's got a superstar managing him, so good luck with that. Break a leg out there. Seriously. No, break a leg. Really.
Judgment Day's this Sunday, player, and this is your big shot to become the #1 contender. You win this match, you're gonna win plenty of respect from the locker room, whether they want to give it to you or not.
Hollywood Hills, pocket full of shells, sunset dragon. Haven't even slept all day, thrown in something again. Might as well live it up into the face. Everything you dreamed of, I just wanna be famous. Be so jaded, 'cause all the playboy buddies take my money from me. Show up at the Oscars, smoke dinners, helping for money is for nothing, and the chicks are for free.
Judgment Day has arrived.
That's good news for this man and bad news for his opponent.
He's determined to earn the respect of the locker room.
He just better hope he doesn't embarrass himself out there.
One superstar will be named #1 contender. It all happens tonight. It all comes down to a one-on-one match for the right to be named #1 contender for the richest prize in our business.
He's been talking the talk for weeks, and I seriously doubt he's got what it takes to walk the walk.
Wait a minute. What's he doing here?
Well, we know he's probably holding a grudge, and there were rumors this wasn't going to be on one-on-one match. I think he's here to manage one of the superstars.
I've always respected this man as a competitor, and I can't believe he's actually bringing back up to the ring for a match of this caliber.
He's protecting the brand. He doesn't want to see that loser named the #1 contender on a fluke.
Nice reversal.
When I first heard about this match, I wasn't sure what to think, but these superstars are blowing me away.
Really? As soon as I heard about it, I expected a tremendous matchup.
On the mat, shoulders down. This could be it. You feel like a jerk when someone counters you like that.
I think he'd have more respect for MVP if he'd stop talking about how great he is and start showing us.
Hey, if you can bring it, you can sing it, and that's exactly what MVP's doing here tonight. Man, this one's turned into a fight, pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
Yeah, that's just great. Why don't you just quit showing off and get down to business?
He is getting down to business. He's in the sports entertainment business, isn't he? He could pin his opponent right here.
1, 2, 3.
And there you have it, our new #1 contender.
I've got to give it to him. That was one heck of a match.
It sounds like you might have changed your opinion of it.
After a match like that, you're absolutely right.
He just didn't overcome one of Smackdown's best. He beat 2 of them.
And there's no way you can call that a fluke.
For once, we agree. This is one superstar who's definitely on the rise.
Yeah, but don't get ahead of yourself. Let's see where he goes from here. Is he going to take it or what?
You could cut the tension with a knife.
I don't believe it.
What a tremendous sportsmanship.
Oh, my God, what a low blow.
After tonight's performance, I don't think he saw that coming. I sure did.
This is how you make enemies, Michael Cole. Trust me, I know.
Wow, that was amazing is what that was. He didn't even see it coming. Oh, I didn't think you had it in you, but I guess I was wrong. You're okay by me, pal. Stephanie is holding auditions for WWE Films' latest project. Now remember, the E in WWE stands for entertainment. landing a leading role might open some doors for you, including main event matches, and the chance to compete for the championship. I strongly advise you to take advantage of this opportunity.
All right, player. I'm gonna give you and your ex-partner one match to blow off some steam. But whatever happens, this thing is settled after the match, you hear me? I've got some big plans for you involving a silver screen. You feel me?
Moses, mother, will you wash my sins away? Mother says she'll try. Well, sometimes it seems like things ain't never gonna ever change. Boy, understand, no ways.
With Judgment Day behind, I cannot wait. My favorite time of the year, because the build to the Great American Bash begins tonight. This is Michael Cole here with John Bradshaw Layfield, and it sounds like some of our superstars are looking to become movie stars.
Well, that's sports entertainment for you, but you can't ignore the competitive aspect of the business.
Especially if you're this man whose ex-partner has blamed him for the injury that put him on the shelf.
If you're not looking out for friends, you're making enemies. He's going to learn that tonight.
With all the talk about WWE Films' latest project, we're hearing that this superstar might be our next leading man.
Yeah, well, he better stop thinking about Hollywood and start thinking about this match, or he'll be seeing stars instead of becoming one.
I think it's a real shame that he blaming his former partner for an injury that he had nothing to do with.
Listen, if he was supposed to be his partner, then he should have been watching his back.
Houston, Texas is home to Smackdown action tonight. I'm Michael Cole here with JBL at ringside, and what a show we've got for you tonight.
Absolutely. After tonight, Houston's never going to know what hit it.
You got it right, partner. The Space City loves Smackdown, and the superstars are not going to let them down. What a counter that was. Ugh. This is going to be big, one way or the other.
He dodged that bullet. He slipped out of that one.
The top rope moves can win or lose you the match. There's very little middle ground. Night after night, the WWE superstars never fail to amaze the fans.
And that's a good thing. I don't even like to think about where we'd be if they didn't.
Well, we wouldn't be sitting here calling this match, that's for sure.
One. Two.
These superstars give everything they've got when they're in a match like this, but a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes, too.
No question.
If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice.
He can taunt all he wants, but once he lost the match, he's going to wish he spent this time going after his opponent.
I think you're wrong about that. I think this is going to make his victory tonight that much sweeter.
There's no doubt in my mind that Mark Henry is the world's strongest man. The power of this guy is absolutely incredible.
It's downright scary is what it is. We've seen Mark Henry absolutely destroy his opponents, and I hope we're...
This is a big risk. Will it pay off?
He's going for the cover.
1, 2.
It's crazy to think that we actually get paid to do a job like this. There's thousands of people out there who would do this for free.
Really? Maybe I should look into that. I could get a better broadcast partner and save the company some money at the same time.
Keep it up, and you're going to find out exactly how tough it is to do this job. Oh, man, these WWE fans are fired up.
They sure are, and you know that's going to have an effect on this match. A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
On the mat, shoulders down. This could be it.
3.
He might have returned from injury only to find himself on the shelf again.
Well, if that's true, he'll know exactly who to blame this time.
It's a shame it had to come to this, but he did bring it upon himself.
The first rule of challenging someone is you better make sure you beat them.
And it looks as if that's a lesson he had to learn the hard way.
You never learn anything when things are going your way. Maybe that will smarten him up.
I want you to audition for that movie, player. Show me you've got the charisma to be a leading man, and you can expect a lot more screen time on Smackdown. Plus, I know there's Raw superstars auditioning too, and I want this role to go to us, not them. You feel me?
You better be ready to pay the price for disrespecting me. Once I land that movie deal, I'm going all the way to the top. And you're going to look like the sucker when I got my face on that movie poster and gold around my waist. You think you're tough, huh? You think you're bad. You look at it and whoop your ass right there. When I see you in that ring, ain't nobody gonna wonder who the real star is around here.
Tears roll out your eyes. And now the hardest part is the fall.
Welcome to Smackdown, where 2 months remain until the Great American Bash. Michael Cole and JBL at ringside, and tonight 2 of SmackDown's aspiring movie stars head-to-head.
The addition heated, and this is where they go to blow off steam.
Or maybe fan the flames of a rivalry that could set SmackDown on fire.
Either way, I'm a happy man.
There's a lot of buzz about how good this superstar's audition was earlier this week.
He might have delivered a great screen test, but he better be able to deliver a great match tonight.
Apparently, a screen test left a little something to be desired, and that could impact his in-ring career.
Absolutely. In this business, your ability to entertain the crowd is just as important as your athleticism. I've been looking forward to this match all night.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
And usually when you got that kind of hype, it's tough to live up to expectation, but these superstars aren't having any trouble doing that.
They sure aren't. And that's an impressive thing in and of itself. Oh!
It's so great seeing these superstars in competition here tonight. I had a feeling they're going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, anytime you throw these kind of combustible elements into a match, you're guaranteed a great show.
And that's exactly what we're seeing here tonight. I don't know if this is such a good move. This could be disastrous.
That was a textbook reversal. Talk about superstars. Don't have an ounce of quit between them. You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Hey, you got to be in there every single match and be willing to do whatever it takes. You'd know that if you actually ever step between those ropes.
You don't have to have been in a match. He could pin his opponent right here.
1, 2. He slipped out of that one. This has been a great match so far. I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved. But if you're going to...
I think we're about to see a high-risk from the top rope.
This could be 3 right here.
1, 2, 3.
You couldn't be me even if you wanted to. Everything I've been through, you wouldn't know. Live your life. So
And there goes a very angry individual.
He should have shown that kind of fire during his audition.
I think it's safe to say that the fans are behind the man in the ring.
And believe me, that's the kind of thing that WWE Films is looking for.
Oh, I know that, and so does he.
Well, there's no doubt he can turn on the intensity when he needs to. Who knows? That might get him somewhere.
everyone down on the floor.
Hi there, it's Stephanie McMahon. Listen, despite the way it ended, I was very impressed with your audition. You might have the it factor we're looking for. We'll be evaluating your performances over the next several weeks before making our final decision.
No sudden moves and lock the door. I've got the feeling I'm chasing. I'll never rest until I find it. I've been plotting away in my heart every day to put this plan into action. And though I try to resist, I find the thing is this: until I get it, there's no satisfaction. I want something new.
I just called to tell you to expect the humiliation of a lifetime on Smackdown this week. You might as well kiss those movie star dreams goodbye.
I got a joker who's asking for a match against you because he wants to prove to the WWE Films that he's the superior athlete. Now listen, don't underestimate this kid. He's worn gold around his waist plenty of time, so he ain't no pushover.